So, Poosh, good morning. It's great to see you.
Good
Uh,
to be here. Thank you for having me.
yes, we're so excited you're coming to town. And just on a personal note here, I have just saw you at Gallagher Square, Petco Park, and that was such a great show. We loved it. Chula Vista, waterfront. Anytime you're in San Diego, we are there to see Iration. So, thank you
Thank
for
you.
talking to
Thank you.
me today. I'm gonna try my best to be cool,
Okay.
not embarrass myself too much. But yeah, you're coming Oceanside, which is awesome. And 20 years for the Supergirl Surf Festival. This is a huge anniversary year for this amazing festival in town. So tell me, why did you choose this event to be a part of? Saturday night's going to be huge. So many people have been texting, "Are you going? Are you going?" So yeah, you're a big talk of the town right now.
Yeah. Well, thank you. First of all, I I think the Supergirls Surf Pro has been something that we've have been interested in doing for a few years, and it's been kind of talked about in our group, and our management has brought it to our attention, and usually it's kind of hard to schedule because we have other shows in San Diego. And this year we got our show done earlier in the year, so we were done in June. And so we had an opening, and our manager has been really pushing forward. And I have a daughter. Adam, our bass player, has a daughter, and so we're girl dads now. And we are big supporters of female sports, women's sports. And we wanted to do something cool for the community of San Diego, who has supported Iration since our earliest days. So it made a lot of sense, and we were able to schedule it, and it's awesome. We're stoked.
I know you have these roots, in Hawaii, the beach lifestyle, very similar, I feel like, to San Diego's lifestyle. I mean, we're pretty laid back. And there's this
Hmm.
connection. I feel like that personally, I feel just living here, your music just like hits me good. Because
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is our lifestyle. I mean, we enjoy those summer nights. Guava Lane, I feel like, is just down the street from here too. Tell me about that and what it's like for you when you come to San Diego. Do you feel like maybe it's a home away from home?
Yeah, I think so. I think, any place where you're close to the ocean, especially on the West Coast, feels close to home. We did grow up in Hawaii, and we met in high school in Hawaii. And we moved up to Santa Barbara,
Right.
California, where I live still, and some of the guys live in the area. But San Diego, we have tons of friends that we grew up with that live in San Diego, and kind of San Diego was one of the first places where our music really started to take off. And so we've always felt kind of a kindred spirit in San Diego. It feels like they've always supported us, and it's always felt like a place where we felt very comfortable. Yeah, the guys in the band are surfers. We all grew up in the ocean.
Mhm.
Feels very comfortable for us down there. And I always said, like, if I didn't live in Santa Barbara, I'd probably live in San Diego. I always loved it there. So yeah, we love San Diego. We love coming down there.
We will welcome you here anytime, of course. I know, obviously, for this weekend, you're going to be, the best surfers. These female surfers from around the world are going to be coming just steps away. They'll be competing from the stage that you're going to be on. Will you get a
Hmm.
chance to watch any of the competition? Are you going to be able to, walk around and enjoy some of it?
Yeah, I hope so. I'll be down there, and bringing my family, bringing my daughter to watch. And so we're excited to see some of the competition. We have friends that are competing in the competition, which is awesome.
Oh,
That was another big reason why we wanted to do it, is we had, personal connections. A friend of ours, Linnea Mons, who is an up and coming a young surfer. Her dad was a friend of
wow.
ours, and her parents took care of us when we would first come through
Yeah.
Florida. They would take us into the house and feed us healthy meals and let us kind of hang out at the house and rest when we were in a van back in the early days of the band. And
No
so we
way.
watched her kind of grow up as she was a little girl, and then we watched her kind of develop and develop, and now she's competing at this very, very high level as a surfer. And so that's another big cool moment for us, is kind of seeing things come full circle with that as
Wow.
well.
And she's going to be like, yeah, Iration's just here to watch me.
She was at the Gallagher Square show.
Oh
She
my
brought a
gosh.
bunch of her friends that are all competing in the competition, and so we
Oh,
got to kind of but make the connection there, which is awesome.
that's really special. Are there any spots when you come to town that you always want to try to visit anytime you're in San Diego?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we have our buddy Luis, who was our first tour manager, owns a place called Seven Seas that's in Vista.
Okay.
And then the Lighthouse Oyster Bar that's in
Wow.
Oceanside Harbor. That's his
Nice.
dad's place. They were also a family that took care of us when we were coming up that we would crash in their house on their floors and in their guest bedrooms and park the van outside their house. So they're like family to us as well. So
That's so cool. I know you've shared about, when you started out in this van, cruising around, just, the beginnings of Iration. And now we go to your shows and me and my husband are like belting every word out loud. You let us. I feel like you've heard me before. But these moments where you pause and let everyone sing these lyrics, what is that like for you to be on stage and just see how far things have come? I mean, just describe that feeling.
yeah, I mean it's always surreal. I think anytime you get on stage and there people are there to see you play music, it's you have to kind of take that moment and realize that it's special and not everybody gets to do that and keep the perspective of that. It keeps you grounded, keeps you thankful and gracious for the life that I've been able to live, playing music for a living. Um, yeah, it's crazy. I wrote, a song like Summer Nights. We have the crowd sing that song every night, and
Yeah.
and I wrote that song on my wife's couch when 15 plus years ago, or whatever it was, just sitting on her couch in the evening in Honolulu, and it was exactly the situation. It was warm, it was hot, and I was writing the song on the couch, and that's what came out. So it's surreal, having those moments where thousands of people are singing it at the same time.
I love knowing where that song came from. That's awesome
Yeah.
because we enjoy sitting on our couch. So that's so great. Yeah, I mean, for my husband and I, just before we even got married, we were dating, we were listening to your music and it connected us
Hmm.
in a way. We played your songs at our wedding. So, you're part of
Love
the
that.
family, I will say. Our kids love your music too. They request it all the time. So, just hearing that and the effect that, the band has had, you guys have been together for so long, but you've also created these memories for people like us. Describe that. I mean, I can't imagine.
Yeah, well, Uncle Poosh is always, ready to come over and hang out if you need me.
Amazing.
But yeah, no, it's surreal. I think, we get messages from people, and that's what always keeps me kind of grounded, especially on the road when you're on tour and you're kind of on the grind of a show every night, and you're in a city every night, and it's months away from your family, and then you get a message from somebody that says, we played you at our wedding, you got me through a hard moment in life, a family member went through this or that, and I that your music really helped get me through that. Like those are the moments where it's kind of becomes like full circle, and you go, wow, like I'm actually doing something that's helping somebody in the world, and that's not everybody can say that, and I think that's a good thing. And so my goal was always say, if we can help one person, that's great, and that's worth it. And if we can help more than one, then that's amazing. So
Nice. I mean, I was literally this morning like nervous and I'm like listening to your music and it helped me settle down. So yes, you help people daily, I'm sure. So I do have a couple questions for my kids. I know you're a dad, you understand like
yeah,
kids ask really funny things. So I was like, what would you guys
sure.
Iration? So my son is 3 years old. And his first question, he just wants to know, what is your favorite candy, Uncle Poosh?
My favorite kid. God. I would probably just say like the most stock answer would be like a Reese's peanut butter
Good.
thing,
Yeah,
like a Reese's peanut butter
great. We
candy. I
love
think those are like
yeah.
those never don't hit. You know what I mean? Like if somebody offers you one of those, you're like, yeah,
You're gonna
I'll
have
get that. Thank
it.
you.
Okay, I like that. And then my 7-year-old, she first asked what your favorite yoga pose is, but then she was like, "What if they don't do yoga? What about their favorite dance move?" So, do you have a favorite yoga pose or a favorite dance move?
I think my that's well, I'm a big downward dog guy. I think and
Perfect.
cat cow. Those are good for the lower back when you're a
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Your back starts to kind of do things, and so the cat cow, downward
Yes.
dog. Those are good for the lower back. But
The
then
kids
if
jump on
you're
you when you're doing them too, because
That's right. Yeah,
what we go through.
100%. My
Yeah.
son jumps on my back when I'm trying to do anything on the floor, so that's rough. And then it's more of an aggravation than it
Yeah.
is helping my back. And then my favorite dance move right now, my Instagram algorithm is overloaded with the Dougie.
The
So it's the
Dougie.
Dougie,
Wow.
and then I think Micah Brown, my bandmate, and
Yeah.
Logan Rex from the band Article Census, and we discussed possibly all trying to learn the Dougie on tour and making it kind of like a video series. And it never happened, but now I'm kind of thinking that we maybe
Gotta
should
bring
do
it
that.
back.
Yeah.
My daughter, she's like, will literally ask me, what is the Dougie? So now I'll have to show her.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we'll show her. You're gonna
Pretty good.
bring it back to life.
Bring back
And
the
then
Dougie.
another one, she just wanted to know what is your favorite song, which I told her that may be a tough one. You sing so many good ones. Is there a favorite? I mean, even in this moment.
Favorite Iration song or just a
Yeah, yeah.
favorite song?
Iration
Um,
song.
I, well, there. What I would always say is it's picking your favorite song is like picking your favorite child. You know, it's impossible. So
Right.
I love. I think what I'd say is I have songs I have a great time playing live right now, and songs like new songs like "My Kind of Vibe," which is
Mhm.
the first song off our new album, "Where It All Began," and "Grapevine" is another song that is really
Okay.
fun to play, where we kind of do a breakdown with the horns, and so
Okay.
those are kind of two of my favorite songs to play right now.
Perfect. I'll make sure to play them for her. That's awesome. I know we Revolution comes to town a lot too, and we go to
Yep.
them as well when they come. One of our viewers asked, this is random, but if Iration and Revolution were to get into a fight, who would win?
Oh God.
And I know you're a
Well, we
very
know
peaceful
them. They're
person,
actually
but
good. We came up together in Santa Barbara,
right.
so we came up in Isla Vista together. We
Yeah,
were bands that we shared stages, we shared PA systems together.
amazing.
It was a combined effort. So it's very strange that two bands that kind of came from the exact same scenario in Isla Vista were able to make it to where we are now. And Eric lives in town with me. We
Yeah.
would definitely win the fight. We First of all, we have more guys in our band. We have some big guys. Marley's a pretty big guy, but
Okay, okay.
we grew up in Hawaii. Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, yeah, I can't picture it anything like that. I'm like, you guys
They're gonna
stay
see this
together.
video and
Yeah.
definitely get back to me on this. So I'll see that. It'd be funny. Rory.
I love it. No, but the fact that, yeah, I got to interview Rory before and I was like, life made. But now I get to interview you too. And I'm like, this is crazy. So, no, it's obviously there's the love for both and all. And
We love them. We love them.
yeah,
They're our
for
friends. But
sure.
yes.
To have been at like UC Santa Barbara during the era of you and them, that like I can't imagine what those parties would have been like. You guys just
Uh
performing for college
they
students
were
all the time.
they were wild. We have some photos. I don't know if there's many videos, but I think Revolution posted a video recently about of them playing in one of those at one of those parties, and it was we played. I mean, it was kind of cutting your teeth because we played shows in front of 1,000 people before we played a bar gig in front of 10 people. It was like having these big shows and getting these big crowds, and then all of a sudden you go and you play an actual paid gig, and it's 10 people or 15 people, and you
Amazing.
go,
Yeah.
"Oh, this isn't." I thought there was going to be 1,000 people there.
Well, I wanted to ask you for this coming weekend. Let's bring it back to that. Anything you want
Yeah.
to say to our viewers that are watching right now, the fans that will be showing up? What can they expect? What would you like to say to them?
Yeah, well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to the turnout because it seems like the event had an incredible amount of people register
Right.
to come see the shows. And we're not the only artists playing. There's other artists playing. There's B.O.B., K-Flay, Hippie Sabotage, Honora, Pearl. So great artists all around, lots of different kind of genres. And obviously the event is about the surfers. So it's about the women and the girls that are surfing in the event and displaying incredible athleticism, incredible surfing, and giving back to the Oceanside community. I think that's a big part of it as well. So we love San Diego, we love Oceanside, and so that's a big part of it for us. Was like, let's do this because we love San Diego and we love supporting women's sports and being on the good side of bringing people up. So I know people had some issues with their tickets, which has been a thing. A lot of people registered.
Mhm.
Please come anyway. There'll be big screens, LED screens. Just
Yeah.
enjoy the show. It's a free show.
Right.
And really, we're doing this because it's about supporting the surfers. So come support the surfers, come support Oceanside and San
And
Diego.
the big message, get there early, take it all in all day, and that way you can make sure you're close enough to be able to enjoy the music too, right?
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for talking to me today. This has been so special.
Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it.